I was 3 years old when I was living in Palestine, a village called Beit Nabala. In 1948, we have to leave the village because the war starts. We lived in the mountain for about 6 months under the trees, and then after that, we were adopted by United Nations into a camp called Deir Ammar Camp. And then I was thinking I have to build a future. I went and applied for a citizen, to emigrate to Canada. After 3-4 months, they accept me, and I came straight to Winnipeg. When I went to the immigration to find me a job, they found me a job at that time was called Manitoba Sausage. So I worked for them for 14 years, but that wasn't enough for me. I came to this country to prove to my kids, to prove to the people I brought behind me, you work hard, then you achieve what you want.
He lives by these values. You take care of yourself, you take care of your family, you take care of your neighbor, and then you take care of your community. But there's so many times where I see him taking care of everyone else before he takes care of himself. And it just shows how big of a heart he has.
I would describe Mo as a very humble, quiet leader. I think Mo has instilled the value of community in his family members. Each and every one of the children and grandchildren is involved in some way. And we've seen that in the past when 30 plus grandchildren show up at a Grace Hospital gala dinner to become part of a community event like the Grace Hospital.
My dad is a very energetic, simple, easygoing man. He loves business, he loves family, he loves community, and he's always pushing for more, pushing for better, more business, better life, more children, more grandkids. Family means a lot. Community means a lot to him. And he's always pushed that and basically almost engraved it into us also.
Mo is an amazing person. Whatever he did in his business, he built an empire. I mean, it didn't happen overnight, obviously. It took a while to open business after business after business. And the thing that empire he built in there, very few people can do that.
Mo works hard and he thinks about others. And when you put those two things together, you become successful. Not only is one of the smartest people I know, but true wisdom is he's gracious, he's inclusive, he understands people, and he's always putting others in front of himself.
He said to me at one time, to whom much is given, much is expected of. And he's been blessed to no end. And so he figures when he sees a cause that he believes in and people come to him, he's the first guy to put his hand in his pocket. It's just the way he is. If he believes in it, he'll give to it.
Like my dad says to me, first, if you become successful and you have money and you want to donate, first you look at your family. If your family taken care of and they got everything they need, now you take care of your relatives. If they have enough, take care of your neighbor. After, if you have enough money, then you take care of your community. Like St. James, you take care of St. James. If you have enough, then now you can go to St. Vital, you can go to Transcona.
I've often asked myself, why are they so generous? And the answer to that is it's just embodied in that family. All of them together, collectively, just do so many different things. And it's not because they feel as though it's for some grand purpose. They just believe in their core that their responsibility is to be a part of their community and to support their community. And whether it's the Grace or Diabetes or the Winnipeg Police Service Walk, the host of things that they do, they just never stop giving.
For my dad to get this award, it means the world. He doesn't like to say what he's done. He's a very humble man. He doesn't do it for recognition. He does it because it's right. But the fact that he's being recognized, I'm telling you, it means a lot. I mean, people do what they do, not for the award, but to be recognized for it, it's here in his heart.
It's a very honorable award, and I think he'll be very excited, and he will always remember that for him for the rest of his life in there. And we congratulate him. Well-deserved Mr. Zeid, well-deserved Abu Mandir.
He acts like, oh, it's no big deal, but I know he is just blooming on the inside with smiles. He's definitely ecstatic. And he even himself says, when you go to the grave, you take nothing with you, but you leave two things behind: your money and your legacy. And I think this is part of his legacy.
The enormous sense of gratitude that we have for Mo and his family and their contributions to Grace Hospital. In fact, two of his granddaughters work in the Grace Hospital nursing. It's that involvement overall that I think endears Mo to everybody that he talks to, but especially to us at the Grace Hospital Foundation.
For Mo to win the Pearl McGonigal Award, I really think it'll bring a tear to his eye. It really will. It's not something he does for the recognition, but he will be very touched and humbled by that award, very much.
I'm just so fortunate to be able to call Mo a friend, and I know that our community is a better place because of Mo Zeid and his family. We all benefit from having Mo in our lives.
Mo Zeid and the Zeid family and Food Fair have had such an incredible impact at the Grace Hospital, directly on the patient care that we provide every day. Whether it's our diagnostic imaging campaign, which we just finished, our brand new emergency department, the lab in that department is named after the Zeid family because of how incredibly supportive they were for that campaign to build a new ER at the Grace. And that you can just see that year after year after year. They give us every year, and every year we're using that money for upgrades to our surgery department. We're using that money to buy bladder scanners and ultrasonic cleaners and other things that we need to make the care we provide as best as it possibly can be. And this hospital would not be what it is today without what the Zeids have done for us over the past decades. This is not a new relationship. This is something that this family has done and Mo has done for many, many, many years.
You put your mind to it, you can do it. There's no such thing as you can't. But he loves that saying, and he always says it.
Don't sit back and say, well, I can't do it. There's no such thing you can't. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it.